We were assigned at Lincoln, Nebraska, 10 men, total strangers, all fresh out of school. The only one that had any advanced training was the pilot. Had a 100-hour transition flying at old 24 to learn how to. He became first pilot, left seat. We were put together, never met each other, 10 guys, total strangers. So we got put on a train and shipped to Mountain Home, North Dakota. And a big base at Mountain Home, and even today, it's a big military base, but in those days it was a big B-24 base. And all the war worries back from England and so on were revamped a little bit and made it in training ships. So we were flying war-weary planes. They didn't want to get off the ground, a few of them. They wore the tired engines. And other things happened there. But we got together and we had troubles. We had emergency landings, had to pull an emergency quit. You're taking off and suddenly an engine dies on you. You got enough power to turn around and come back, but got to be careful. You can't turn into that engine or you'll flip right over in your back. You'll learn quick. Talking to the other guys, everybody's telling you what to do, what to do, what to do. Because you're green. Pilot is kind of green, but not quite. Co-pilot was green, fresh out of school. I had a nice little co-pilot, good engineering kid, got a good engineering mind, but not a lot of experience in flying an airplane. Not a big one anyway. My pilot only had 100 hours more, but he was a big, rugged kid. My co-pilot's a little guy. He had trouble flying the B-24. He could do it, but I wasn't too excited when he was going in for landings then checking out. But we learned how to. We all learned how to quick learn that the B-24, especially as old, is like a tired old grandma. Kiss her and watch her and listen to it. And if you hear something, call it in. And we had a reporting system on the mics. And you get to trust the other guy, because if you don't, he can kill you. So we learned to fly it. Did pretty good. Made a hell of a crew out of us. We were very close. We stayed together, which is rare, all the way through training and mapping training, going overseas, took the airplane overseas, same crew. In India, we stayed almost together, almost to the very end. We asked to stay together. But at a certain point, when the 3/4 of the way, the co-pilot was itching to become a first pilot. He wanted to get stepped up to get the extra rank. My co-pilot was approved to become a first pilot, so we split our crew. I flew with my co-pilot and his crew, as he was now first pilot, or my first pilot and his crew who had other guys. And it was a little shaky because you got strangers there. You don't know if you can trust them or not, because your life depends on their yes, their no. My co-pilot almost killed me. He was showing off because he was a hotshot little guy. Made a dumb move, but caught it in time. But he was all right. He lived through it. Scared of a little bit. Oh, it was cracked up. Pilot never had a problem. Never had a steady, nice, dependable little country boy. And when he said, "Do it," don't ask. Do it. Later he'll tell you why. And when I said, "Do it," he did it. We survived on each other's word. You ever hear this term, band of brothers? Right now, band of brothers. Anything he wants, he can get from me. Anything I want, I can get. Well, he's not doing well health-wise. A rugged farm boy. Flew a plane. Had to be strong to be a pilot because they don't have servos on B-24s. No power steering or any of that kind of stuff. So they had that big muscles there. And I became third pilot because on these long, long hauls, they can't stay in a seat for 14 hours. So you rotate. When I'm not busy navigating, I come up on the flight deck and take my rotation flight, 2 hours in this seat, 2 hours in that seat, give them a chance to get up. I was a spare pilot in case we had a shell come into our cockpit. Somebody had to be ready for it. I could fly the plane. I never put it down on the ground because when that had to happen, crash landed. Somebody's got to know how to fly, and I could fly pretty well.